August 2nd, morning time. My bedroom smelled like vanilla again tonight. I lit the same candle I always do when I need to feel like myself. The window is slightly open. The moonlight is slipping through the curtain, and the chaos of the outside world feels miles away. I don't know if it's the silence or the way my blanket holds my shape when I leave it for a second, but lately I've been thinking about something strange. What does my room say about me, really? I used to think my bedroom was just a place, a bed, a few books, some clothes, a dusty perfume bottle I haven't touched in months, but now I realize that my room is not just where I sleep. It's where I unravel, where I reveal, and where I become. Welcome to Petunia Diaries, a soft, calming, feminine space where we rest, breathe, and our souls can just be. And this is today's voice note. You can lie to the world. You can wear the perfect outfit, smile at the right time, say all the polished words, but your room sees everything. The version of you without the mask, without the heels, without the lipstick. Your bedroom holds the evidence of who you are when no one's watching. So tonight I want to ask you something. If someone stepped into your room right now, what would they learn about you without you saying a single word? Let's find out. First, the overdecorated room. If your room is packed with details, every wall has a quote, every shelf a candle, fairy lights, vision boards, crystals, aesthetic mugs, and a Pinterest perfect mirror, you might be someone who craves beauty and comfort, but also someone who's trying to build a safe world within the four walls of her room, because the outside world has disappointed her on too many times. Psychologists say people who overdecorate often use their space as a form of emotional control. When life feels unpredictable, they turn their room into a curated dream because at least here, they can decide what stays and what doesn't. The second type, the chronically messy room. It's not about laziness, it's about the mental state behind the mess. Clutter is often tied to decision fatigue, depression, ADHD, or emotional exhaustion. A messy room can reveal that you're in survival mode, that you're holding on to too much physically and emotionally. I used to have a drawer full of tangled necklaces I never wore. Not because I loved them, but because I didn't know how to let go. So, what are you still keeping that no longer reflects who you are? The third type, the minimalist room. White sheets, clean desk, one book, a plant maybe. It looks calm, peaceful, and elegant, but minimalism isn't always about being organized. Sometimes it's a trauma response. It can mean you're someone who's afraid of attachment, who's learned not to want too much, because wanting always led to disappointment. Sometimes people declutter their lives so much because chaos once felt too familiar, so they made a vow, never again. Type number 4, the room that feels like a cocoon. Soft textures, scented candles, dim lighting, books with folded pages, and maybe a cat asleep on the chair. This is someone who's emotionally self-aware, who's learned to create rituals of care. She doesn't wait for life to be kind. She builds her own tenderness, piece by piece. She understands that healing isn't always loud. Sometimes it's found in small routines, in clean sheets, and in the way your room hugs you at the end of a brutal day. Type number 5, the room that looks like a teenage museum. You know the kind. Posters you never took down, teddy bears on the bed, your childhood diary on the shelf. This room tells a story. You're still mourning a version of yourself you never got to fully be. You grew up too fast, or you weren't allowed to be a kid. Now your room is a quiet rebellion, a sanctuary where you get to reclaim what was once taken. Type number 6. The room that's always changing. New furniture every year. Mood boards shift, colors change, style experiments. This might mean you're in a deep identity search. You're not afraid to reinvent, to let go. But it could also mean you don't quite know who you are yet, so you keep changing your outer space, hoping your inner world will follow. But here's the real question. Do you feel at home in your own room? Because some girls decorate their rooms with roses, but their souls still feel like war zones, and some keep their space empty, not because they love simplicity, but because they never felt worthy of claiming space. Your bedroom reflects what you believe about yourself. Are you worthy of softness, of beauty, of stillness, of joy? Do you make space for your dreams or just your survival? Tonight, I looked at my desk and saw unfinished journals. I saw the way I still keep my closet color-coded because it gives me control. I saw how I still sleep on one side of the bed as if I'm saving space for something or someone. Maybe I'm saving space for the version of me I haven't met yet. So next time you clean your room, don't just ask, does this look pretty? Ask, does this reflect who I'm becoming? Your bedroom is your mirror, and the bravest thing you can do is to make it a reflection of your truest self. If this episode made you look at your room differently, if it made you feel seen or curious or even emotional, I'd love to hear from you. Take a picture of a corner in your room that feels like you and tell me what it means to you. Tag me or message me. Let's talk, because sometimes the path to self-love starts with something as small as changing your bed sheets and realizing you deserve to rest like you matter. Until next time, with vanilla and late night thoughts, Petunia. If this spoke to your heart, I would love for you to subscribe, leave me a little note in the comments, or just send some love. Your presence here is a gift, and I'm so grateful you chose to spend your precious time with me.